So it's a very exciting day. No, I'm not going drifting, unfortunately. But, you ready? You ready? Wait for it. My PC came in. Now, I spent a lot of time talking with my brother and trying to decide on the route I should go for a PC for what I plan on doing with my gaming career. Um, and I don't really want to have a gaming career. So I don't, I don't, I didn't need a PC that is the best of the best. I just needed something that is going to run the games that I plan on playing and something that could potentially have the ability to upgrade in the future if I need it. And I was looking at like Alienware PCs. That is what I was borrowing from my brother was an Alienware laptop, and the only thing that really sucked about it was the fact that gaming ate the battery. So I figured, buying a PC version of that laptop would be a good decision, right? Because it runs what I need it to run, and it, a PC would do the exact same thing. It just has a dedicated power support, a dedicated power supply from the wall, and has better cooling ability than a laptop would. So that's what I was going to go with. And after speaking with, I didn't speak with him, but my brother talked to, hey, Sunshine. My brother talked to one of his friends who actually purchased a used computer from my brother. And that used computer that he purchased from my brother was this iBuyPower brand that they had purchased from Best Buy. I think they got it initially, um, years and years ago. And that iBuyPower computer is still what my brother's friend uses to game on. So my brother brought up that idea to me. We picked out this one. It's from Best Buy. It's got, RGB fans and lighting, and it comes with this mouse and keyboard. It's a iBuyPower brand. We got it from Best Buy, and we basically just spec'd it out to have very similar specs to his laptop. And his laptop cost him, I think it was $1,800, um, before, after discounts and everything. This PC, which it came with the PC, the keyboard, and the mouse, it came in at either just under or just over $1,400, which sounds crazy, but the cheap Alienware PC that I was gonna buy was almost $1,000 more than that for not the same specs, but very similar specs, to the point where I I'm running the game on this PC and it is running flawlessly. Even using it on this 55-inch display, and it's still working relatively good. So, before I get into showing you some of the gameplay, I just wanted to give you just a little bit of a price breakdown on what it cost me to get into my sim rig. So we got the PC keyboard, mouse, that was, we're going to call it $1,400 just for easy math. This was $200, the wheel and pedal assembly. This was $50. This was $50, so $100. And then the seat and stand for everything was $260. So $260 plus $200 is $460. $460 plus $100 is $560. $560 plus $1,400. I'm under $2,000 for this whole gaming setup. Now, I already had this. If you want to factor in the game, I think I paid, it was like $25 or $30 or maybe $40 for like the whole unlimited everything like bundle package that the game it comes with. I think it was like $40. So I'm actually like right at $2,000 for the amount of money that I invested into setting up this gaming or driving simulator. Now, I could have spent a lot more. I could have spent a lot less, but I feel like that was a good sort of in between like price point. I priced out kind of a similar setup, a nicer setup, so to speak. But again, I'm new to this whole driving simulator thing, so I don't necessarily know what is the best and what is the worst. I just know what is working for me and what fit in my budget. And this Logitech wheel, Logitech shifter, and this whatever cheap eBay handbrake working perfectly fine. And it actually did transition into real life driving for me when I went and I drifted at I think it was a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks ago. So the setup actually does translate to real life driving, even though I put it together on a budget. So I put this one together for $2,000 with a PC. The one that I initially priced out when I was wanting to get into a driving simulator, I went to SimMagic. I didn't even put any sort of bundle together. I knew that was going to be out of my budget. I went to SimHQ because I have parts that I buy from Drift HQ, so I figure, might as well see what they're offering over on the simulator side of things. And the kit that I priced out, and it was a pedal assembly, steering wheel, shifter, handbrake, and a stand for the whole thing. So that was no PC, no desktop or video, no monitor, nothing like that, no seat, and it was just a stand for everything with the wheel and the shifter and the handbrake. And that setup, I think I would have been into it for like, I think it was $2,500 for all of that. So I basically put together a budget option for cheaper than it would have cost me to put together a bundle through one of the, racing simulator websites. I'm happy with it. I haven't like tried to do any video editing or anything like that with it yet, but I'm happy with the gameplay, and I can't complain about the $2,000 that I spent. So let's get into some driving. So my setup is not ideal by any means. I need a better desk for the computer, and I need to be able to get my keyboard and mouse somewhere that I can, use them. But one cool thing that I learned that I can do with this is I'm able to hit this print screen button, and it pops up in the top, and I'm able to screen record. I haven't figured out how to get it to record while I'm driving yet, but I can record a run and then do the replay button, and I'm able to have a whole replay of my run, and I'm able to save it. So I can come into here and into here and into my videos and into my screen recordings, and this is that lap saved on the computer. So as I'm putting these, videos together for you guys and for myself, I guess, I don't have to necessarily record with my phone, the TV, but I'm able to, still record and watch back my runs. I thought that was pretty cool. Not that I want to become like, a gaming YouTuber, but it definitely helps with making videos. So I just did this one. That was my first lap on this track with my own Steam account. So I'm just sunshine. So I'm going through and doing the same thing that I did with my brother's Steam account, but on mine, and just going through and trying to get gold on all of the tracks. Now, it's much easier to drive now that I have the handbrake. I'm moving a lot more quickly through all of the tracks. This was my first attempt on this one, and I got silver. My drift points were 23,781, and you need 24,000 for gold. So I was right there. That's why at the end you see me do that little just trying to get extra points so I can get gold. So I'm just gonna try it again. I'm gonna go put this down, put that down, and we are going to do this track one more time. But I gotta go check on my dog and see why she's crying. Why are you crying? It was just my brother at my door. He wanted to show me he got a new exhaust, a new pipe for his KTM. So let's try this one more time. You know what though? That was a really bad start, so let's try that again. Well, that run was not as good. I only scored just under 17,000 instead of the 24,000 that I was looking for. But I mean, that's drifting. Apparently, I just didn't get enough extra bonuses. Even though the run was smoother, I didn't get the these guys down here. The quick initiation, the awesome angle, the kiss the walls, the mega backwards. The last one I did a couple mega backwards and a couple regular backwards. So I actually got more points, even though the run took longer and didn't look as good. But I don't know. That's drifting. Who knows what those judges think, right? But I just wanted to pop in real quick, show you my new PC, show you guys my driving simulator, and just do a couple laps. But that's probably going to do it for this one. I can only imagine that it's not super... what's the word? Entertaining to watch me play video games. But let me know in the comments if you enjoy this kind of content, if you want to see more of my sim drifting journey, or if you want to know more about, the specific, setup that I have, or maybe you want to chime in and tell me that my setup is crap and I should get something else. Either way, I don't care. I just want to hear from you guys and just know that you guys are out there. But I hope you've all had a great week, and I look forward to making the next one for you. Peace.